Welcome back to my channel, Sherwin By. My name is Sherwin. I do daily vlogs, daily life. I create journals, accessories, things like that. So I want to say welcome back to my OGs. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you to my new subscribers. So today we're going to continue with the series, the process of creating journals, what to expect, so that you don't get any surprises or you don't get discouraged. So hopefully this will keep you from getting discouraged, because this is a process, and you have to trust the process, okay? So, what we're going to talk about today is why your first journal might not sell and why that's normal. I can speak on that because I've had that experience. This is not my first journal. So, I definitely can speak on how that feel and how that felt. Okay. If you've published your first journal, I'm looking at my notes. If you've published your first journal and you're not seeing sales yet, I want you to hear this clearly. That is normal. I don't want to hear that, but it is. It's normal. In this video, I'm explaining why first journals often don't sell immediately, and why that doesn't mean you failed, okay? Visibility takes time. And if you've ever tried to create anything, or like when you start your YouTube channel, if you haven't started your channel, this is a sign to start. If you're thinking about creating something, find your niche and do a little research, watch a couple of videos, and get your notepad, write down your plan, and then follow your guide. Watch my 8-part series. You want to create a journal? Just watch my 8-part series, okay? It will definitely help you. Visibility takes time. Amazon is a search-based platform. Therefore, that means that tags do make a difference. Some people say they do, some people say they don't. But it's best to put tags, because who don't type in how to, when should I, what to do, how to fix, and particular names, journal, creating this or that. And when you do that, of course, you know all the journals all the videos that have been created with that type of title is going to start pulling up. And then that's your choice to click on which one that stands out to you, and just kind of get, and then you watch the video, thumbs up, subscribe to them, and, follow the journey. New listings don't automatically get traffic. Visibility builds gradually through keywords, I said that, consistency, and sometimes ads. So you have to make sure you use the right keywords. When you're creating a journal, on the first page, and you're putting your name in you put in the title of what you want your journal to be called, your names, because that's going to show this is a business. Just going to show your name on the Amazon page when your journal is selling, just like a book that you go on anything, you purchase on Amazon, you see on the books and things, they have their name. And this is the necklace that I was talking about. Yeah. And so they do have your name, your business name. Okay? Be consistent. Like what I decided to do, I was all over the place when I first started out. I didn't have that guide on understanding and, trying to learn how. Just life was lifing. So I was just putting a video out whenever a video crossed my mind, or I had a time, or had to squeeze something out, But then when I really started to look deeper into the best strategic or strategy as far as days and time for me, and then learning that you can schedule if you have a busy week coming up or something like that and you already have content. Just different things to learn how to make it doable to get the videos out. But being consistent, once I wrote it down and I got it, okay, I need to have video ready every Monday and Thursday at such and such time, so that I'm not overworking myself and I'm still able to be able to balance home life with all that I have going on in my transition. Because like I said, I am transitioning. I have been homeless a couple of times. It's never in my life except when I was young. And I won't go into those details here. But with the transitioning and everything that's going on, it's a struggle. It's a fight to try to get videos out and get them out on a timely manner. So once I was like in agreement with myself, okay, Monday and Thursday is doable, and 3:00 is doable. It's a good time for me. It may not be the time that everybody's watching my videos, but that's a good time for me to put the videos up for them to be able to be viewed. So then that allowed me to have that consistency. And then it was just in that part of, what content do I need to put out this week, and then write it out, like I said, and then type it up because, the handwriting can get, because you get arthritis in them hands and I'm trying to write everything. So to be able to read your handwriting. Okay, so you got to be consistent. And then, like I said, sometimes ads. I said that earlier in the videos. Be careful with the ads. Don't be quick to rush to do ads. Give it time. And just let it start to get traction on its own. And it will. It will. Because I know what that feels like. I know what it's like to not have sales. I know what it's like to not get paid from YouTube. I've been monetized for over a year. So I haven't got sales yet. So, I haven't gotten any payment yet either. So I know what that's like. When you see somebody else saying, oh, it took me just a week. It took me 2 weeks or, 3 days or something. Whatever they put out there, you can't compare yourself to those people because that's going to be the number one thing that's going to discourage you. Because it is a business, it's a job, and you need to look at it as seriously as that. Because when it comes to the IRS, that's serious business. That's a serious situation. So you want to make sure you're putting your funds aside to pay for your taxes each year. And you can do that quarterly or you can do it once a year. So in the sense of just knowing that you're going to have to be responsible with YouTube monetization and paying your taxes to KDP, Amazon journals, it's no different. So you have to get in a business mindset. And if you need to take a business course, just something free, find something free online, or just Google some YouTube videos about business. Then the IRS and how often you can do, what's the best amount to set aside and how to set that aside. And that way you're not stressed out over tax time. You can handle it. You can, keep your notes of everything, keep your receipts of everything, and then take that to your tax person. And don't live above your means. In what I'm saying, it's excitement to know that you can see you getting $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it is, $20,000. But still help yourself be grounded. Whoever you call on, your higher power, God, the Heavenly Father, angels, universe, whoever you communicate with to help you get grounded. Get grounded. Talk to yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. I got to be grounded here. I'm glad to see this amount of money, and I know it's going to pay my light, water, and gas, my rent, my transportation. I know it's going to help me get on my feet. I know it's going to help me buy land. I know it's going to help me pay their debts and bills off, whatever. But you have to do it with a strategic state of mind. Don't be anxious and don't be in a hurry. Get the right people in place to make sure that you're protecting yourself, protecting your family. Because in a business, you want it to be able to outlive you. Financially, you want it to outlive you. So you got to get in that mindset that you're not just working to create something for right now. You're creating something for the future. So that when it does come time for retirement, when it does come time that you want to take a little extra break or whatever, you can afford to and not be stressed out. Well, like I said, be careful with the ads. And trust takes time. Trust in that process takes time. Buyers don't know you yet. Especially in journals, people buy when they feel confident in the creator or the product positioning. Okay? But somewhere in there, you can just be an overnight discovery after 3 months of nothing, 6 months of nothing, a year of nothing. You don't know what the time frame is. And then just out of nowhere, let's say God start bringing that favor. That favor just start pouring down on you. The universe opens up and your angels, archangels, and angels, and guides, and ancestors, and everybody is involved. And you've got to overflow, Your first product teaches you pricing strategy, keywords, niche clarity, audience response. That information is valuable, even without sales. It is. So what you do instead of quitting, you adjust. Instead of panicking, you learn. Instead of comparing, you build. Your first journal is not your final destination. It's your foundation. If you want to see the journal I published, the link is below. I'll see you Monday at 3 p.m.